So good afternoon, good evening. We are back again. Poor old Henry's back in England. Look how depressed he looks. How are you, mate?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. It's very much, well, the weather's atrocious, to be honest. It's very overcast. Apparently, it's going to be a heat wave next week in the UK, but we'll have to see.
15, 16,
maybe 12, 13, something like that. 13 degrees it might hit. But yeah, the weather's absolutely finished here. It's like 30 degrees in Spain, and it's something like that today.
It's not far off, yeah. It is pretty nice today, mate. I can't lie. You should just tell your boss, listen, I'm going to work in Spain. See you later. Get yourself out here, man. I've told you this before, bro. Like, there's a visa you can get, yeah. Like, if obviously because you don't live there, but there's a visa you can get online called a digital nomad visa. Yeah, I'll say you get it online. I think you have to apply at the embassy for it. Yeah, but if you're an online worker, yeah, i.e. OnlyFans, YouTube, stuff like that, right, you can apply as long as you can prove that 80% of your money comes from UK, yeah, and that you earn over $2,000 a month. Spain will give you the visa straight away, mate. Yeah, and that means you can work here doing YouTube for a whole year. And there's about 40 odd countries that are signed up to that. You should get on it, man. Anyone who works online, yeah, get out of that country. It's a dump.
That's the thing as well. Like, not only that, everyone works remotely as well, don't they? Like, how many people go into the office now? It's so rare, isn't it? I mean, that's the beauty of like YouTube. You can work anywhere in the world with an internet connection.
Yeah, man. That's why I decided to get out of that dump, mate. And like the amount of people that keep saying to me, "When are you coming back?" I'm like, "I ain't coming back, mate. If you want me, I'm in Spain." Why would I want to go back there? It's a rip-off. Yeah, it's an absolute dump. Can't stand that country. I was speaking to my mum and dad the other day, and they were like, "It's absolutely freezing cold." They live up near Gretna, yeah, and they were like, "It's freezing. It's absolutely freezing." I was like, "Get on your motorbikes and get down here, then." They're nearly retired. It's like, why are you even working? They could probably retire now, and they're still working.
They're talking about putting a retirement age on to 70 at 72 or something like that.
Yeah, it's mad. It's crazy, mate. Like, that's what I'm saying. They just keep changing everything in England. Everything's going up and up and up. Yeah, by the time my daughter gets to retirement age, she probably won't even make it. Like, it'll probably be about 90 by then. Do you know what I mean? That country's dead, mate. Absolute rip-off. Imagine spending 20 quid on a packet of cigarettes when you can get, like, if you smoke, 20 quid for a packet of cigarettes in England. You're mad.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? Absolutely crazy.
Mental. Anyway, let's slagging off England. Let's slag off Tottenham instead. What's happened with your banter club this week, mate? Give us some insight. What's happened? What have you announced this week at the O2, North London O2?
Well, we've announced that two bits of news actually. James Maddison is the #1 transfer target, and he's open to the move.
You ain't getting him then.
Well, as I said to you the other day when I was in Spain, and I said to Savvy yesterday, the longer we leave this, right, there's going to be bigger sharks in the pond swimming around. If we act like a big club right now, like Chelsea did when they wanted Nkunku, then they bought him 6 months in advance, right? Who's the Gakpo signed for Liverpool before the transfer window even opened? If we want to go and get Maddison, we should announce it now. If Liverpool go down, apparently there's a clause in his contract where he's available for about £20 million.
Wow.
If you think Man United, Arsenal, Chelsea, City, Liverpool, Newcastle, everyone's going to be thinking £20 million for Maddison, and you think outside of Odegaard and De Bruyne in terms of number 10s, they're a dying breed now in the middle of the park. All the number 10s play out wide. He's probably out of that side of those two. Bruno Fernandes, what is he, an 8 or a 10? No one really knows. Eriksen's no longer a number 10. He's a bit deeper. James Maddison's like the last of a dying breed in the Premier League.
Yeah. That's because we've got too many hipsters ruining football, mate. That's what it is.
Inverted left backs and
inverted left backs and hybrid midfielders and that. Like, what's all that about? Do you know what I mean? I've rattled so many people on TikTok. Do you know that?
Oh, that Halimi put. I was live last night, and
how are you getting on with the lives?
What'd you say?
How are you getting on with the lives on there?
No, I was on YouTube. So I was doing my doing the Spurs corner because I do it on a Thursday now. By the way, the algorithm's absolutely mad at the moment. Like, it is crazy on YouTube. Like, and I went on there and I did a little post saying, "Oh, United are in the mud because Sevilla 5 points off the relegation zone, but the kings of the Europa League dig deep with literally no striker up front." Right, you got a 37-year-old Jesus Navas, right? Gets a deflected goal, and then Harry Maguire. Man United, I tell you now, they're not going to go and beat them at the return leg. Sevilla are going to knock them out.
Mate, I didn't watch the game, yeah, but I looked at the results about an hour after full time. I couldn't believe they didn't beat them. Mate,
They dominated. The first 60 minutes was pure domination from Man United. But Man United are finished now because Lautaro Martinez has done his Achilles. He's out for the rest of the season. Rashford's out for 3 or 4 weeks. Rafael Varane sat down, so that immediately tells you hamstring, which means Harry Maguire and Lindelof, or they'll probably put Luke Shaw at centre-back, they've got to play every single game now. And Man United have got to play, have still got some tough games in the league. They're still in the FA Cup, and they've got a return leg. It would not surprise me, genuinely, if Tottenham beat United to top 4. It wouldn't surprise me at all.
Like, mate, because I can't believe they didn't beat them. Like, we slapped Sevilla 6 in pre-season, mate. Like,
yeah, and they had like Luis Campos. He was at Ajax at one point up front.
Yeah, mate, they're 2 best centre-backs left in the summer. Yeah, which is why they've gone all the way down the side. Who was it?
The Brazilian guy, Carlos and Koundé. Both of them left.
Koundé, yeah, they both left in the summer. Yeah, and we then played them and battered them 6-0. And it could have been about 16-0. We were quality that day. Yeah, but... Mate, I can't believe they've got something out of the game. That's hilarious. Yeah, that is proper funny, man. But like you said, if they've got all them injuries, did Maguire score a goal?
Own goal.
Oh, an own goal?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Makes it even funnier.
Yeah, they've got problems, man, in big injury problems. Martinez, Varane, Rashford. That's 3 of their best players out.
Harry Maguire is trending on Twitter. I wonder why.
What a surprise. And I don't know who they've got on the weekend. Let's have a look.
Premier League, let's have a look. They have got Nottingham Forest away. That ain't going to be easy for them now, is it?
That. I'll tell you now, they're not going to beat Forest. Draw. We'll spank Bournemouth. That'll be 3 or 4-0. Right,
I can see 2 Sevilla players carrying Lissandra off the pitch.
Yeah, Argentine brothers carrying him like he's about to go off to war. It's like, mate, you've got an Achilles injury. Like, it's not that deep. Where are the Man United players? Why are they not carrying him off?
Exactly. Why can't I find this goal? It's blocked in my region, every single one.
I'll tell you what, there's some tasty fixtures on this weekend. Aston Villa, Newcastle. That'd be a great game. Unai Emery.
Hey, mate.
Chelsea, Brighton. Brighton are going to slap Chelsea. West Ham will get 3 points as well. City playing Leicester. City will dominate them. Yeah, I mean, even Leeds Liverpool on the Monday night.
Yeah, Leeds Liverpool, that'd be a good game. Yeah, Leeds beat them at Anfield, didn't they?
I reckon Leeds will get something there. I reckon Villa Newcastle will be a draw. That's got draw written all over it. Unai Emery will sit back, and Newcastle don't really lose that many away games.
Yeah, Newcastle only lost 3 or 4 games all season.
Yeah, but getting back to Tottenham, right?
They're getting top 4, definitely.
So the manager pursuit at the moment, the 2 favourites is Brendan Rodgers. If we get Brendan Rodgers, well, he suits us because he bottles everything as well. But Vincent Kompany, young manager, this is what they want. They're prepared to give him time.
Sorry, I've just seen that Harry Maguire own goal.
It's laughable, isn't it? It's absolutely laughable.
That's hilarious. Yeah, go on. Sorry, mate.
I still think it's going to be Pochettino. Every game now, they're singing his name. He's magic, right? There comes a point where Levy cannot annoy the fans anymore. If we get Rodgers, we're absolutely finished. Like, we are finished.
Who do you think they're actually going to sign, though? Because you're linked to every manager under the sun.
Oh, yeah, everyone. I think it will be Pochettino.
I'm not so sure. It wouldn't surprise me one bit if you ended up with Brendan Rodgers.
Oh, don't.
He's a yes man.
So is Poch.
He's a yes man.
So is Poch, though.
Yeah, but why would you go back? It's like getting back with an ex. It didn't work for a reason.
The only thing with Pochettino that I actually think would why it makes sense is because at least he's the only manager that knows what he's getting himself into. Vincent Kompany, of course, is a step up from Burnley. He's going to say yes. It's a payday. Even if he fouls, no one's going to judge him, right? Because you just don't have... Well, he will get judged, but I don't think he'll get nowhere near as judged as much as Potter did at Chelsea. Who else is there? You got They're talking about, you know, the old German manager, Lowe. Is it Hakeem Lowe, whatever his name is?
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
available. But
Is that the one that sniffs his own fingers after he's rubbed his backside? Is that
Yeah.
the guy? Yeah, yeah. Well, he'd fit him well down at the lane then, wouldn't he? Because that's a shithole as well.
But
you walk straight into that one, Henry.
Yeah, so I'm looking at it now. The favourite is Vincent Kompany.
Mm. Okay, well, it's looking kind of peak for Tottenham then.
Yeah,
like real talk. Well, maybe get Nuno back. Is he still top of the league? Is he top of the Saudi league? Let's have a look.
Yeah, he's won it, hasn't he? Or
has he won the league?
Oh, well, he's on the verge of it. We've got some seriously tough games. We've still got to play 8 tough games. We've got. Okay,
wow. Ronaldo's team are currently sat second in the league. Oh my!
Have you heard about Ronaldo's team? Are prepared to pay Jose Mourinho 100 million a season. That league has just got too much money.
Imagine having that much dough. Right. You could literally drop 50 quid on the floor and it's not even worth picking up. Mate, I'm just looking at this Ronaldo's team, yeah? They didn't even score. They drew 0-0 in their last game. Oh, my days.
They've got Anderson Talisca as well, the Brazilian midfielder. He's quite a good player.
17 shots, 3 on target, 0-0. Against a team called El Feja. Unbelievable. Oh, my days. They are actually crap, aren't they? Imagine signing Ronaldo and not winning the league. Yeah,
he's made them worse.
Yeah, he has. It's all about him now.
So we've got our remaining fixtures, right? We've got.
Should I get them up on the screen? We get them on
the
screen.
Look at these fixtures. We've got 5 tough games out of our last 8. Really tough. Even 6. We've got 6 really tough games.
Spurs fixtures. There we go.
We'll beat Bournemouth.
No, I'm not so sure about that, mate. Well, slow down. Slow down. You ain't beating Bournemouth.
We are. That'll be 3 or 4-0 comfortably.
You ain't beating Newcastle. Your next 4 games, you're pretty shafted. I can't lie. In
we're
fact,
going to beat Bournemouth and Crystal Palace.
Brentford, Leeds, you're done. You ain't getting top 4.
The only game we're going to win out of that is Bournemouth and Palace.
I don't think you'll beat Palace.
No, Uncle Roy's finished.
Mate, did you see the way they were playing the other day? They were sauced out against Leeds, man. Literally.
We've got Unai Emery to play yet. We've got Brentford to play. Liverpool and Man United. Well, Man United now, they've still got to play. I think they've got 3 games still to play before they play us. I think they've got to play. Yeah, they've got Nottingham Forest. Then they've got Sevilla. Then they've got Brighton in the FA Cup. Brighton are going to beat them, by the way.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, Rashford's not fit, is he? He's not available.
No, it wouldn't surprise me if Man City did the treble.
You're desperate, aren't you? You are literally desperate. This guy, the whole day, yeah, on Saturday in that afternoon and evening when I was with you, yeah, all you doing, yeah, you're not going to win it, mate. Definitely ain't going to win it. Definitely not winning it, mate. Yeah, absolutely.
I told you, West Ham are getting 3 points.
That'd be your biggest win of the season if we don't win it, wouldn't it?
Well, you'd finish second loser and we'd finish 4th loser. Honestly, I'm telling you, it would not surprise me if West Ham get points. Who's your fixture?
You want to have a bet on it? Should we have a bet on it? I guarantee we slap West Ham comfortably by at least 2.
At least 2?
At least 2 goals will beat West Ham, mate. No disrespect, but they're shit. Yeah, they are shit. To be fair to them, yeah, I watched a bit of the game yesterday. I watched the first half yesterday. I don't know how they ruled that goal out for handball, by the way.
Yeah, it was a disgrace that.
That was mad. I couldn't believe he was pointing and saying handball. I was like, what are you talking about? Where was the handball? But yeah, they look good in that game. But that just goes to show how crap the rest of them teams are. Yeah, and I thought they'd get a result against Ghent, and they'll batter them back at the Bowl, back at the London Stadium and that. But no disrespect, mate. Yeah, like, we are slapping them. Yeah, because they're going to focus on winning that, and they can win it. The only team that I think can beat them in that competition is Fiorentina. Yeah,
who they'll play in the final if they get there.
Yeah, it'll be a decent final, but fair play to them. If they get to the final, I hope they win it. Yeah, but we're slapping West Ham, mate. There ain't no way they're getting anything against us.
You told me you slapping Liverpool
right now that we beat West Ham by at least 2.
You told me that you beat Liverpool as well.
Hey, mate, after about 40 minutes, your arse end was going. Yeah,
never in doubt. Never in doubt. You got to remember, they've won back-to-back games in the Premier League now. And do you know what? Everyone keeps going, "Oh, we haven't conceded a goal away to another team in London." Well, that's going to change. That's going to change. Honestly, it would be West Ham to a T to cause an upset. That's the sort of stuff they do.
It's not happening, mate. They can't deal with us. Martinelli will have them on toast. Who's their right back? Is it Kufal?
Kufal's going to get to the end of the game and he's going to go.
Mate, Kufal looks like he's about 70.
Martinelli. There's Martinelli. That'd be him.
Mate, Kufal looks like his retirement age, man. He looks absolutely sharp.
Yeah, no. All jokes aside, you should destroy them. I just think there's something going to happen there.
You're hoping something will happen.
Yeah, I'm hoping. Yeah. And you've still got to play Man City, Newcastle, Brighton, and Chelsea.
Mate, our fixtures are easy. Don't worry about that. Our fixtures are easy. We're going to win them all.
Oh, because if Man City, all they've got to do is beat West Ham, which Man City will destroy them.
Yeah, but you say that, yeah, right? But I'm going to bring their fixtures up in a minute. And by the time we play Man City, we could be 9 points clear because they've only got one game. They've got Leicester this weekend. We've got 2 games.
But they'll play all the kids against Bayern Munich because they've just put 3 goals past them.
Oh, no chance. They ain't playing the kids, mate.
Yeah, but he'll play for a draw. They're going to play their big
He'll
team.
mix it up. He'll mix it up. But Haaland will still play. The back 4 will be the same. He'll change up the midfield and the wingers.
He'll play all the kids against Sheffield United and they'll still spank them. Right? I honestly don't think Man City will lose another Premier League game this season. There was a thing on Sky Sports about under Guardiola, their remaining 10 games, every title he's won, they've only dropped points in like 1 or 2 games. So they've got Leicester tomorrow. They're going to destroy Leicester 4 or 5-0.
They've still got to play Brighton away. They've still got to play Brentford away. They're not easy games, man. Look at the way Brighton, took you apart. Yeah,
if Man City if they win that game in hand and they beat you, right, they're going to go above. And once they're above, that's it.
Nah.
And I just think your arsehole's going to fall out.
They're getting all the way to the Champions League final, and that is the reason they won't win the league.
What happens if they do the treble, though? And the three-peat?
Well,
just give Guardiola, just give him a knighthood. Call him Sir Guardiola. Sir Pep, yeah. Because honestly, my loan to Man City is going quite well at the moment.
Well, to be fair, I've got a win-win situation because I'm on loan as well. So either way, Arsenal win the league or Man City win the league. Either way, I'm a winner. Yeah, they ain't doing the treble though, mate. Ain't happening. Tony apparently will be banned for the City game. Why will he be banned? It's the last game of the season. Why is he going to be banned?
Someone said, Sir Pep, behave. Well, let's be real. If he wins the Premier League this year, that'll be 5 Premier Leagues out of 6 years he's won, right? If he wins the treble, give him a knighthood.
Why?
3P and the treble, and he stops you winning the league. Why not?
You Tottenham fans are desperate, in there. You genuinely are.
We've got nothing else to celebrate, so we're just going to celebrate your downfall.
Yeah, but our downfall is still better than your best season.
No, our best season's runner-up, which is what you're going to get this season. A runner-up.
Yeah. So even if we don't win the league, that has equaled your best ever achievement in the Premier League. That's kind of embarrassing, really, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. But we're shameless. We're absolutely shameless. I'm gonna predict your results, right? I do think, deep down, I do think you're going to beat West Ham and Southampton, right? I think you're the.
So that'll put us 9 points clear of Man City by the time we play them.
Then I think you're going to get absolutely slapped by City, 2-3, 4-0.
We'll get a draw. We're not losing another game, mate. I'm saying you.
I tell you what, please get me on that watch along. 26.
Well, the Man City one. You're welcome to come on the Man City one.
26th of April.
I want to see pain and tears. Yeah, as Bukayo Saka puts us 1-0 up after 10 minutes.
Honestly, mate, Riyad Mahrez is going to be on absolute smoke that game.
Riyad Mahrez probably won't play.
It don't matter. Jackie Grealish should be on smoke.
Yeah, don't worry about Grealish, mate. We've got Benny Blanco. You know what I'm saying? Ben White, mate. Ben White to the rescue.
No, he's going to get absolutely cooked. Ben North London is
Trust me, you're welcome to come on the watch along. I'll fully let you on the watch along for the Man City game. Yeah.
So I think you'll be.
And if Arsenal get something at the Etihad, I want you to say I'm Henry Wright and I'm a top gooner.
I tell you what, If you beat Arsenal at the Etihad, if you beat
You
City
mean
at the Etihad, I will
Yeah.
say I'm Henry Wright, I'm a top gooner. But if Man City destroy you lot, absolutely
What do you
cook
mean by
you lot,
destroy? What, 3 goals or more, yeah?
3 goals or more, yeah.
Yeah.
You then got to go, I'm Lee Gunner, and I'm a City fan.
Yeah, I'll say that now. I'm Lee Gunner. I'm a City fan. I'm on loan to City, mate. I'm a City fan.
You got to remember, you've still got to play. So I think you'll beat West Ham and Southampton. I think you'll lose to City, beat Chelsea, draw to Newcastle, beat Brighton, Forest as well. If Forest have got to stay up, I don't think they've lost that many games this season at home.
So you're saying so far 5 points dropped, and then we've got the last 2 to play. We'll win both of them.
Yeah, so 5 points, and then I think
So 5
City
points
won't.
dropped. Yeah, 5 points dropped. Let's get Man City's fixtures up.
I don't think City will drop another point.
Wow. Right.
I just think that they've just got this mentality where they just go on runs.
So they've got Leicester. John Terry to the rescue. Come on. John Terry FC, mate. Yeah, big up John Terry. Masterclass.
What do you mean big up John? Has he gone to Leicester?
Yeah, Dean Smith and John Terry. They're the manager of Leicester.
Do you know, I hope they get destroyed just because of him. I hope Man City put like 7 or 8 past Leicester now.
No, not happening, man. John Terry's going to dust his boots off and get on the pitch and pocket that Norwegian Andy Carroll. Yeah.
Norwegian handicap. Haaland's going to get after it. They're going to beat Leicester 4 or 5-0. Right.
I will piss myself if Leicester get a result there, mate. I will absolutely piss myself.
Then they'll draw to Bayern Munich. They'll beat Sheffield United to go through to the final. They'll win that FA Cup. The Brighton game, we don't know when it's going to be put back in, so I'm going to go straight to the Arsenal game. They'll beat Arsenal. They'll beat Fulham. They'll beat West Ham. I just can't see them because this is the mentality they've got. Under Guardiola, I think they've lost 1 out of 36.
Don't worry, man. Sean Dyche is going to end their season. Everton away, 14th of May. That's the day.
Yeah, Lampard will be like, look,
that's the day that their treble is in the bin because Sean Dyche, that Calvert-Lewin up front with his handbag, and his school uniform on, is going to nod in the winner in stoppage time, or Tarkovsky some shithouse corner routine. Yeah, and Tarkovsky, bosh, have that Pep, get in the bin, you ball fraud. Yeah, that's what's going to happen, mate. Everton away, trust me. Yeah, and not only that, before you laugh, Everton actually got a draw against them with Lampard at the Etihad this season.
And they beat you as well.
They did, yeah.
But they're not beating City.
Mate, Brentford away ain't easy. Brighton away ain't easy.
By the time they beat Fulham and West Ham.
Even Fulham away ain't an easy game. You know, I know Mitrovic is suspended, but it ain't an easy game, mate.
They've just put 3 past Bayern Munich, right? And it should have been 4 or 5.
Yeah, but Bayern Munich had a go. They're going to play football. Fulham ain't. Or Everton. They're just all going to sit and park the bus.
They are. I think the only game in there where City will struggle is Brentford away.
Mate, they lost at the Etihad to Brentford, didn't they?
Precisely.
Ivan Toney masterclass.
Ivan Toney will put a bet on City to win, so he won't play. He'll say, "Look, lads, I'm out."
Me, 14th of May, Sean Dyche ends their treble, mate. Yeah, gives us the league with 2 to go. We'll be 5 points clear with 2 to play. There's no way we can bottle that.
I think they're just a different animal. It wouldn't.
To be fair, but all jokes aside, they are unbelievably good, aren't they? Like the way they were passing.
If you win the Premier League,
it's just a joke.
You are a seriously good team to go up against Man City and beat them to the league title. All jokes aside, you got to give the Kroenkes, Arteta, and the players unbelievable credit. You know, when Jesus got injured, everyone was like, "Oh, season's finito." Martinelli stepped up, Saka stepped up, Odegaard's chipped in with a few, even Nketiah chipped in with a few. Mm-hmm. Fair play, and then Jesus comes back, gets his goal against Liverpool. But how you got a point out of that game, that second half? I mean, I was sitting there. I was like, I can't wait to get on this show with him. I was like, if they get another goal, I mean, Aaron Ramsdale, mate, he could save a PDF on a calculator. He's that good. Like, honestly, that save where he pushes Zinchenko out of the way, that was
mad,
unbelievable goalkeeping.
He's made some great saves all season. Even that one-on-one that Noodles had, yeah, I was fully confident he was going to save it. Even the penalty, yeah, I'd said on the watch long, I said he's going to miss anyway. Shit, Yeah, and he put it wide. Bro, that guy is not a good footballer. Yeah, neither is Darwin Núñez. Yeah, so I was fully confident. Yeah, like even the goal Salah scored in that game, it was a Gabriel Magalhaes assist. He kicked it off of him. Yeah, it wasn't Magalhaes' fault, but like I said, we won't get into that because people cry that I call out Zinchenko for not being able to defend. Oh, you're so toxic.
Well, do you reckon he'll play at the weekend?
I hope not. I don't want to see him again this season. Yeah, put Tierney in there. Yeah, as good as he is going forward, I think we'll do all right without him. Yeah, like there's certain games where he can play. Like at the Etihad, no way in a million years can he start at the Etihad. And do you know what makes me laugh, right? Last time we played Liverpool was at home before the weekend just gone. And he played Tomiyasu on the left back position and pocketed Salah. So it's pretty obvious that you need somebody that's able defensively to pocket a player like that. Yeah. So what did he do? Let's play Zinchenko. And ultimately it come back to bite him. And if he had brought on Tierney with 15 minutes to go, we would never have drawn that game. We would have won that game and we'd be sitting here licking our chops saying the title's come. Well, I'm saying the title's coming anyway, but it's mad.
Let me ask you something, and everyone in the chat, I don't know how many people we've got watching, but if Arsenal
650
go into complete capitulation, which I pray happens, right? And you lose, let's say you lose the league by 5 or 6 points. Is there any consequences for Arteta?
No, because his fan base will gnaw him off anyway. Mate, I've seen people. Mate, somebody made a TikTok video about me and then deleted it because he's a bitch. Yeah, he looks like a C-Tech Reece Nelson. Yeah, real talk. Like somebody sent me it. That's why I posted it on my Instagram. And circled his name because he deleted the video. Yeah, I don't know what it said because by the time I clicked on it, it had been deleted. Yeah, but this is how rattled these fans are. As soon as you sit there and say heads need to roll if we don't win the title, all of a sudden they automatically think I meant Arteta. No, somebody at that football club needs to be held accountable if we don't win the title. Whether that be the manager, whether that be Edu, whether that be Vinay, whether that be Josh, somebody at that football club needs to be sacked if we don't win the league. Me personally, yeah, depending on how many points it is away from City, it would be the manager. Depends. If it's more than 6 points, he has to go. Yeah, but me personally, Edu's got to be sacked. Yeah, if we do not win that title, he's got to be sacked because we had a prime opportunity in January to go out there and buy Caicedo. We went out and got Trossard, fair play, great signing, brilliant player. But then you're bringing on Kivior at Anfield for only his second league appearance. What's that all about? You got Jorginho sat on the bench. Yeah, so for that, well, why did you sign Jorginho then? Because we brought him for his experience and his trophy winning and the level-headed in big games. But then we go and throw a kid over him in the biggest game of the season. So something's not right there. And if we don't win the title, Edu's got to be sacked. Yeah, because he should have gone out there instead of keeping good relationships with Brighton. He should have been going out there, yeah, and going and getting Caicedo. Do you think Real Madrid would phone up Brighton and say, right, we want Caicedo? Yeah, and they'll say, yeah, 100 million. Real Madrid would go, yeah, cool, here's the money. Instead, we're going, no, we'll bid 70. Oh, we'll bid 75. Oh, it's 100 million, mate. Okay, we kept a good relationship with them. Real Madrid would have got their man and pissed the title. Like, come on. It's annoying, man. Man said Kivior's a great player, no slander. Oh, that's joke. Oh, the 15-year-old's apparently going to Chelsea, mate. Real talk. Remember that 15-year-old we brought on? Yeah, all that PR crap against Brentford. Yeah, nice little kick around with the kids and all that, or with the lads. We brought a 15-year-old. He's apparently going to Chelsea.
Who is?
That, what's his name? Nawari or whatever his name is. You know the youngest player ever to play in the Premier League now?
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently he's going to Chelsea.
Well, he's seen sense, hasn't he? So...
No, he's seen a paycheck and thought, fuck me, I'm getting down there as quick as I can. Yeah, mate,
well,
if Chelsea phone me up, I'll be on the next flight.
The mentality is different at Chelsea. Like, for everyone mudding them at the moment, don't get me wrong, I'm cussing them on TikTok big time. I'm cussing everyone because I'm just absolutely shameless FC. Like, I'm laughing at Man United. They're the most decorated club in the country. We ain't won anything in 15 years. Right, but all jokes aside, Chelsea, eventually, when things get... they put things right, I think they will be a serious side. They just need that. I don't understand why they don't go and get Simeone.
Mate, but this is the thing, yeah? This new school of football fan, they don't like managers like Jose or like Conte or like Simeone. Oh, it's negative football. That's all you hear, mate. Anytime somebody in this chat like hears the word Simeone, the name Simeone, yeah, not the regulars that are in here every day, but people that just dip in and out every now and again. And you say, Or if I go on Terry's channel or your channel, for example, and say, right, well, get me Simeone. No, it's negative football. What do you want him for? Rah, rah, rah. But that is modern football fans. Yeah, they do not want winners, mate, because you have to be the plucky loser in football now. It's the taking part that counts. Yeah, and this is why that platform, TikTok, the mutant platform, full of mutants, because they're not real people. I'm baffled by that platform, bro. Yeah, they're little mutants, right? And that platform, every time they see somebody like me on there spitting facts, yeah, it's like a non-mutant has entered Mutantsville. So they're like, whoa, what's going on? Let's go get him out. He's not allowed in. Yeah, it's almost like, you remember back in the day, yeah, like these people used to go to a different school and that, yeah, like for their own ability mentally, yeah. Right now they're all sat on TikTok together, mate, and now it's almost like we are not allowed into their camp. Like, it's mad. It's actually funny to watch, yeah, because like, it's real talk. I'm going to say it one more time for the cheap seats at the back. If we don't win the league, somebody needs to be sacked. Yeah, and all you'll get off of me saying that, yeah, is people going, yeah, but they're the best team in the world we're going up against. It's nearly impossible to beat them. 8 points is nothing in a title race. Excuse. Did you see Oliver Kahn after that 3-0 Bayern?
Yeah.
Did you see him? Did you see him standing up, it was like a funeral, mate. Yeah? Oliver Kahn standing there with a whole squad, all the staff, everyone, and they all heads down like that. It was almost like they were at the morgue. Like, you could hear a pin drop. And he's saying, blah, blah, blah. He goes, look, you can lose games, but blah, 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 blah. Yeah? That is called accountability. That is called elite mentality, because that club wants to...
How many clubs in football have an elite mentality? Madrid, Bayern Munich.
That's it.
I'd even say Chelsea do.
Chelsea did under a Roman. I don't think they have under this guy. I think they're just all...
What about PSG?
Yeah. PSG, yes and no. Yeah, you could put them in that bracket. Man City do. Man City, maybe 4 clubs, 5 clubs. That's it. The rest of them are just happy to take the prize money, mate. They ain't interested about winning the rest of these clubs. Your club ain't, my club ain't. If Arsenal finish second this season, oh, well, nobody expected us to win it. Like, what do you mean nobody expected? When we're sat top 8 points clear, I expect to win it, mate. Even though you say that, oh, that's toxic. Because it's toxic to want to win.
You're not allowed an opinion nowadays. That's the problem.
No, exactly. Yeah, but they ain't stopping me, bro. I'll say what I want. It's my platform, and I'll do what I want on it. If they don't like it, tough. Like, set your own platform up. Yeah, and the funny thing is, they're all in bits, mate. Yeah, because the amount of people that have followed my TikTok, I'm on 4.5K on TikTok, and I've barely used it. I've literally had it, a couple of months. And I've only started uploading on it, 6 weeks ago. Yeah, and all these people that are sitting there with their 200 followers all crying about me, get in the bin. Yeah, why don't you set up a YouTube channel and show us all how it's done? Do you know what I mean? That's what I find funny about it. You've got an absolute bunch of losers that even on my worst days, I'm doing better than them on their best day. And they're funding by watching. Yeah, they're funding what I'm doing. And it's like, why don't you just not watch me? We've got 705
This is how
people.
rattled I've got United
probably
fans,
don't
right?
even like me, Henry.
I'm going to read out a comment on one of my TikToks up at United are Bottlers. How is a Spurs fan talking about your club? How is a Spurs fan talking about our club? Have literally ruined Kane's career, not even a Big Six club. So I just responded saying, cry more, mate. You're at the Europa League. People on TikTok are a different breed of
mate,
viewer.
have you seen that Chelsea fan? Yeah, in that little string vest, mate. Somebody needs to give him hiding, mate. I'm telling you, that kid,
the one that screams like all the time.
Yeah, what's that all about, mate? If I was his parents, mate, trust me, he wouldn't have a phone. Yeah, real talk. That kid.
He's got about 500,000 followers as well.
That's what I'm saying. That's what that platform is, bro. Then there's a Man United fan who sits there screaming and shouting as well. Ah! It's like, who are these people? They are fucking mutants, mate. Where do these people come from? That's him. That's the fella Mustafa. That's the geezer. Where do these kids come from? They're all fatherless, bro. Yeah, real talk. They've all got no hope in life, but they could go and show a couple of their little mates. Yeah, look, I got 300,000 followers on TikTok. Yeah, mate, they're all mutants as well. Them 300,000.
1 million views for him screaming about Man City winning the league.
That's what I'm saying, bro. But that's that platform. So now they see somebody half normal come on there. Yeah, they get all flustered. They are genuinely mutants, mate.
Honestly, how has he got 300? He's just going to know 100
because
followers.
other like-minded mutants follow that shit. Why do you want to see some little kid in a string vest? Because he can't, and he wears the same vest every TikTok, by the way. It's almost like he's only got one vest. Yeah. Why do you want to see that screaming down your phone? I need to go to a mental institute. Yes, you fucking do, my friend. That was one of his TikToks. Yes, you do, mate. You need some serious help. It's mad, bro. That's that platform. So then, I guarantee you right now, I could get any of them kids that are sat on there screaming and shouting like that with 300,000 followers. I could get them all to come on here right now, and not one of them will have a fucking clue about football. Yeah, but they've mastered the art of being able to garner followers and clicks on a platform that pays fuck all. 1 million views on that, you'll be lucky to get 20 quid. Yeah, but you don't try and get them to do that on here on long form content. They ain't got a clue what they're talking about because they can only hold an audience for 10 seconds. It's mad, mate. I prefer not to speak. I'll be in big trouble if I speak.
You know, I'm reading it, guys. I think. What is it? It says if I speak, I'm in trouble.
If I speak, I'm in big trouble, and I don't want to be in big trouble. I prefer not to speak. Really, I prefer not to speak. Anyway, it is kind of funny. It is kind of funny, man, because I just look at it and I just think I don't even run my TikTok. Halimi runs it, yeah.
Yeah, he runs.
But I'll go on there and have a look every now and again, and I just start laughing at the comments. You're not an Arsenal fan. Oh, okay, says 14-year-old Kwame. Good one, mate. Like,
I just send him the
14-year-old Nate from fucking Kansas is telling me I'm a fake fan. All right, mate. Why don't you support Kansas fucking Red Sox or whatever? Like, what's the matter with these people?
I send him the clips and he'll upload them for me. But he's so good when it comes to captions at rattling people. So like, it's
mad, bro. He put one the other day, yeah, where I said heads need to roll. He put sack Arteta if we don't win the league, mate. The amount of rattling in the comments is hilarious.
Just that platform is crazy.
Yeah, it is, but I'm here for it, bro. And the thing is, I ain't on there to get paid, so I couldn't give a shit. It's literally 1 million views on that platform. You get paid about $20. Yeah, and you have to have 10,000 followers to even get in that position to get paid anyway. So you have to literally, to earn dough out of that, you got to be doing millions and millions of views every day or every week. Yeah, I ain't on there for that. I'm on there to get traffic onto here. Yeah, and yeah, and the funny thing about it is, yeah, it's obviously working because my subscribers are going up every time I look.
Every time I go on there, I've gained like 5 or 6 followers.
Yeah, it's mad. Listen, I'm going to go to the toilet quickly, yeah? But we'll speak about the other games coming up this weekend as well when I get back, yeah?
Yeah, no
Make
worries.
sure you sub to Henry's channel, people. How many subs you on?
I am currently 47 off of 10.5k.
There you go. Get it done, people. Get it done.
Any people in the chat. Let's have a look.
I'll be 1 minute, mate, yeah?
There you go. There's 704 people in the chat. Come on, it's got to be 46 of you want to come over and subscribe. Come on. If you're down below and you haven't already, obviously big up. Someone said, who the hell is Ashley Wet? It depends what social media you're using. Some platforms, she does a lot of stuff. Some other platforms, she's just a normal person. Just go onto Google and type it out. Type in Ashley Wet and you'll find out. You'll get exactly what you've been looking for. A big up. We're closing 10.5k. Henry, do you think Man City can make the Champions League final? I actually said that I said from the very, very beginning, I think Madrid will win it. Just because Barcelona are running away with that league title and Real Madrid in the Champions League, they're a different animal. They're a different animal. And I think whoever wins out of that Man City and Madrid game will win it. I mean, ideally, I'd like Man City to get knocked out so they can go and win the league. And Man City can do the FA Cup. Lucas says, do you think James Maddison will go Spurs? If we act quickly, yeah. But the problem is we're not going to act quickly. Like every single Arsenal fan in this chat would take James Maddison. And if you wouldn't take James Maddison, you're all off your head. Big up someone who's just subscribed. Come with 39 away now. Big up everyone in the chat. Would you take James Maddison, Lee?
Yeah, all day long.
You'd have to be on some serious substance not to take him.
Yeah, you'd have to be a mutant on TikTok, mate, to not want him. Like, real talk. Why would you not want James Maddison at your football club? He scores goals, he creates goals, he works hard.
Set pieces.
He's never in the newspapers for the wrong reason. He's a model professional. Why wouldn't you want him? and he ain't going to cost a fortune. He ain't going to want that much money. Top player.
Won trophies as well.
You're not allowed to say that, mate, because he don't invert. Yeah, he's not a hybrid. Yeah, and he's probably got low XT. And his scan rate's probably not as high as Odegaard's. Do you know
what
I mean?
is this scam rate that I see you talking about?
So somebody's come up with a new metric to rate shit footballers, right? By calling it a scan rate. So basically, it means you looked over your shoulder before the ball come. Yeah, so you're scanning the pitch. Yeah, so somebody worked out in the Fulham game that Odegaard's scan rate was 0.5, but he scanned the pitch 493 times. So how do you work out from 493 that the scan rate is 0.5? How do you
Messi must be scanning the pitch every day of the week then.
Exactly, bro. How do you even get from 493 to 0.5 scan rate? You've looked 493 times as the ball's coming to you, yeah, all around. So I sat there, I thought, let me wind everyone up. I said, what was his scan rate at Anfield? Because I haven't seen anyone jizzing over a scan rate at Anfield. See everyone going nuts about the one at Fulham. So what's his scan rate at Anfield? Yeah, then I was watching the Man City game the other night, and some bird commentator, mate, her voice was jarring. I had to mute her in the end. Yeah, and she was jarring, bro. Yeah, she's sitting there trying to talk like she knows football. Shut up. She was talking about John Stones being a hybrid. What is he, a fucking Toyota Prius? Like, what are you talking about, hybrid? No, he was playing in midfield and he was dropping back into defence. It's not rock. Why do people confuse football, mate? Like, it's ridiculous. I don't see none of this at Real Madrid. Did you see Camavinga inverted the other night playing left back? No, you didn't. You see him up and down the wing. Yeah, did you see Danny Carvajal inverted? No, you didn't. Did you see anyone the hybrid position? No. Modric, Valverde, yeah, and fucking Cruz. That's it. It's not rocket science. All these people love to complicate and talk up all these posh things like, oh yes, the XT, the scan rate, because they're actually clueless about football. But if they talk like that, it makes them sound half sensible. Yeah, they're mutants, mate. From now on, that's the new word for the rest of the season. Mutants.
What do you think on someone said, would I say Arteta if City win the league? Yeah. 8 points. I said to Lee the other day, and he disagreed. I said if Arsenal don't win the league this year, they've bottled it. Because go 8 points clear and not win, you bottled it. When Man United did it, they were 12 points clear and they bottled it and City won the league. You are in complete control and you haven't been in 3 competitions now for months. You dropped out the Europa League. The problem
you get though, Henry, yeah, right? Because listen, I would personally sack him if he finished more than 6 points. 6 points or more, sack him. If it's 5 points, yeah, or 4 points or 3 points or something like that, I'm not sure whether I'd sack him. Yeah, because he wanted Caicedo in the window and we gave him Jorginho. Yeah, that ain't his fault. Yeah, and if he had Caicedo, we probably would have got an extra few more points. But at the same time, his tactics stunk at Anfield and they stunk at fucking Old Trafford as well. So,
and they're going to sting at City.
It's a difficult one because Ancelotti's available this summer. If he's available and he wants that job, mate, give it to him. Get rid of Arteta. I'll take Ancelotti over him.
Right now, I'd probably take Ancelotti over most man, over every manager. Let's be real. Besides Guardiola and Klopp, Ancelotti's probably the third best manager.
You're putting Klopp over.
What Klopp's done with Liverpool, like you can't.
What's he done with Liverpool?
He built their entire squad.
Yeah, now he's knocked it all down.
yeah, he needs another rebuild.
Henry, come on, how are you putting Klopp above Don Carlo, bro? Klopp,
I'm not saying he's better than Ancelotti, but he's thereabouts. He can.
I'd put him over Pep right now.
Nah. The way Pep's teams play football, it's a joke.
Yeah, but Don Carlo wins everything, mate. Yeah, Champions League's a lot. 4 Champions Leagues he's won.
How many?
Bro, he's won 4 Champions Leagues. Come on. That in itself puts him above Pep.
I think Pep's just have a look at Ancelotti.
To be honest, I'm only playing before people get rattled. Yeah.
So he's won 4 Champions Leagues, 3 Club World Cups, a Premier League, a Bundesliga, Liga 1, Serie A, La Liga, FA Cup, 4. Jesus Christ, how many trophies? 1, 2.
So I'm saying he's won about 30 trophies, isn't he?
1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 20, 24. He's won 24.
So he's won more than Tottenham.
Yeah, he's more decorated than us.
And you're putting Klopp above him.
Guardiola, oh my days. It's just ridiculous. Right, he's won 2 Champions Leagues, 3 Club World Cups. That's 5, 4 Premier Leagues. 5, 9, 12, 15, 18, 20, 21, 23, 27, 30, 32 trophies.
That's
And
insane.
when you win, and when you add the treble this year, he's gonna be on 35.
That's mad. He ain't gonna win the treble this season. So you keep getting these little digs in. I'm like, nah, man, they ain't winning the treble.
You see the D I did at the very, very beginning of the video, and I said, "Oh, West Ham are gonna get 3 points."
Yeah, I just totally ignored it. Yeah, the whole chat went nuts. I just ignored it. Yeah, I was like, you've got to get that in there. But no, to be fair, all jokes aside, yeah, if you want entertaining football, Pep's your guy. But if you want to win the Champions League, or compete for the Champions League, Ancelotti, man. Yeah, Ancelotti. Bro, he's in the Copa del Rey final, and he's got 1 foot in the, well, in fact, he's got 2 feet. He's actually in the semi-final because there ain't no way Chelsea are scoring 3 without conceding. Yeah,
did I say Pep was on 32? I didn't I? How many's Jose won? 2, 4,
I think Jose's won 27, I think.
11, 12, 16, 17,
but to be fair, yeah, Pep and you can make a case Ancelotti is the greatest of all time, mate. 25 different countries.
Yeah, but Pep's CV is devastating. He has won 4 Premier Leagues, 3 La Ligas, so that's 7 league titles. He's won 10 league titles, right?
That's crazy.
With 2 Champions Leagues. He's won a League Cup 4 times, an FA Cup. I can't believe he's only won 1 FA Cup.
That's because they take the League Cup more serious.
But they're going to win it again this year, so that would mean 2.
Ancelotti's never retained a title. That is very true. He has never retained a title.
And Guardiola has done a 3-peat. If he does a 3-peat this year, that'll be his 3rd 3-peat with 3 different clubs.
It's not
just
doing it.
Devastating.
Not happening.
The best Man United team, right, apart from that 1999 team, was 07-08 Man United, right? And the 9-10, you know when they played each other 3 times? Twice in 3 years in the Champions League finals. And Messi, beats Rio Ferdinand to that header.
Oh, yeah, the header, yeah.
Yeah, the guy is an absolute junk. I know I'm probably rattling all the Arsenal fans in the chat, but he is...
No, come on. No, listen, this is a great comment as well. Pep is tactically ahead. Yeah, he is. He don't use inverted fullbacks anymore. He uses 4 centre-backs. Do
you know one thing
you
about
have Zinchenko, Cancelo, you can jog on to Bayern, and now we'll just put Nathan Ake at left back and get better. He's always he is a top manager, man. Top manager.
When you look at the players he's got rid of in the last 3 years, Raheem Sterling, Zinchenko, Jesus, Leroy Sane, Ferran Torres, obviously Mendy's gone for other reasons.
Cancelo.
He said, you ain't good enough. That's fine. Go to Bayern Munich. We're going to
They all walk into pretty much most teams in the league. All of them.
Cancelo probably starts for every Premier League team in the league. Right? Leroy Sane starts for he starts for Chelsea. He starts for Liverpool. He probably starts for Tottenham. Maybe Son, there's a bit of a debate there. The only 2 teams you don't start for is Arsenal and City.
It's mad,
right?
Isn't
it? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who he gets rid of. He said, if you don't want to be here, I'm not going to make you stay. But he'll go. Man City's recruitment is the best in the world. And that is a fact. Look at the gems they pick up, like Alvarez, for 20 million euros.
He's a good player, man. He
looks like a mixture of De Bruyne's passing with Haaland. He's got blistering pace. Look at Ake. They signed Ake from Bournemouth. Everyone was like, Ake?
I got laughed at when I said I wanted him. Everyone was like, what do you want Nathan Ake for?
I don't think there's a player that Pep has managed in Man City that he hasn't improved.
They've got one of the best in recent years. After Pep's 2nd season, their recruitment's been ridiculous. Yeah, he went through a load of Mangala and all them shit defenders he kept buying. Yeah, but he bought 3 different goalkeepers until he got the right one. Walked straight in there. Joe Hart, you ain't my keeper anymore. He was England #1 at the time. He said, no, you ain't my keeper anymore, mate. Yeah, it's mad. Yeah, but he's always ahead of everyone, mate. He's a top manager.
Look at everyone talks about Grealish. Grealish has come on leaps and bounds. It's going to take time when you go from being the best player at a team like Villa to joining Manchester City, where you've got Mahrez, Foden, De Bruyne, Bernardo. They're going to lose Bernardo Silva and Gundogan in the summer. You watch them go and get James Maddison and Declan Rice. Or I tell you what I reckon they'll get. Do you know, I put money on they'll go and get Jude Bellingham because Man City's relationship with Borussia Dortmund is second to none. Akanji, Haaland, Gundogan, and they've signed 6 players from Dortmund in the last 10 years. Or something, or the last 15 years.
It wouldn't surprise me if they ended up with Bellingham and Rice. And Calvin Phillips, a guy at West Ham. That's part of the deal. It wouldn't surprise me one bit, mate.
Well, they wanted him in the summer, didn't they? They bidded 50 million for him.
Mate, they need about 3 midfielders in the summer. Yeah, because I think Bernardo Silva's eventually going to go. Mate, did you see him the other night? He nutmegged 3 players in a row. Like, literally just taking
It's honestly devastatingly good. How technically good the players they are.
Do you know what? When you watch Bernardo in full flow like he was against Bayern, yeah, it's almost like when you're playing FIFA and you're just dribbling around people for fun. It's almost like you're playing against some idiot that's never played the game before, and he's just gliding. Then he's not.
People are saying that Philip,
just nutmegging everyone, mate. He was on that touchline. He nutsed 1, nuts 2, got in the box, nutsed him, and then nutsed him. 4 nutmegs in a row. 3 different players.
Well, it's mad.
The same player twice in a second. It's just ridiculous, mate. Absolutely.
People are saying Phillips is a flop. I don't think Phillips. He's barely played. Like everyone's saying, Mudrik's a flop, right? The guy's played 10 Premier League games and started 3.
Shit. Would you
he started 3 games.
Would you take Mudrik and Phillips at your club?
Well, yeah, because who we got in midfield? Who have we got? Real talk, outside of Son and Kane.
Desperate times call for desperate measures, yeah?
I'd take both of them. Phillips would do a good job at Tottenham.
Phillips has just got a funky haircut, mate. That's it. That's why people rate him his shit. Yeah, I guarantee he ends up at West Ham as part of the Rice deal.
Probably.
Rice will end up going to Man City. Declan Rice swap deal with Calvin Phillips plus a bit of cash. Yeah, they'll probably give him 40 million and Calvin Phillips and Rice will go there.
People are saying
West Ham fans will be happy with that because they'll rate him because he's an England international. Yeah. And they know they're losing Declan Rice. So they'll probably take that.
People are saying Mudrik's dead. Like, the guy's started 3 Premier League games.
It doesn't matter, man. He is shocking.
Come on, mate. 3 Premier League games.
That guy can't dribble. Yeah, he can't dribble. He can't control the ball properly.
That's the most worrying thing about him. He's controlling.
Yeah, the only thing that he's got is pace. And you can't use your pace in this league. Yeah, unless you're really good. Yeah, and playing off the shoulder, like Rashford does. Plays off the shoulder, knows the positioning. Yeah, but you can't get the ball like you do in your train and run 20 yards at someone because you're just getting clattered in this league.
I think he will do well. I think the most worrying thing about him is there's loads and loads of compilations that he literally can't control the ball. Like, he can't trap the football. His control is awful. It bounces off his shin like it's a bowling ball. Like, that's worrying for a Premier League footballer. The most basic skill is to be able to control the football. Like, you look at there's certain players that can take it to the next level, like Dennis Bergkamp, Dimitar Berbatov. 2 are probably the greatest first touches in Premier League history. There's that one where someone does a diagonal ball for Fulham and he just touches it out of the air and it's like glue to his foot. Right, yeah, you can take it to the next level, but even Eric Dyer can control a football. And he's one of the worst centre-backs I've ever seen in my life. He can control a football.
Yeah, watch this. Watch this. I've got to show you this. Yeah. Big up LJ, man. I've just Googled this. This is funny, bro. This is actually hilarious. Hakimi's a real one. Footballer Achraf Hakimi's wife filed for a divorce and demanded half of his property. She was, however, informed by the court that her millionaire husband owns nothing and all the properties registered under his mother's names.
Mate, he's playing 4D chess.
Hakimi receives 1 million from PSG a month, but 80% is deposited to his mother's name. Yeah, to her account. He has no properties, cars, houses, jewelries, or even clothes in his name. Yeah, anytime he wants anything, he asks his mum to buy it for him. What a gangster. Like, that's hilarious. Yeah, you ain't smiling now, are you, sweetheart?
Do you know what? That is genius. Absolute genius. Because no one can come after you because it ain't in your name.
Yeah, that's class, isn't it? That's how you should do it. Come on, that's a real one right there, mate. What a ledge. Yeah, she thought, yeah, I'll get with him. Yeah. And he's minted. He plays for PSG. Now I'll divorce him and get up. No, it don't work like that. You're now going to have to go and latch on to fucking someone else. Yeah, that's hilarious. Big up Hakimi. Yeah, top G Hakimi. Come on, real one.
That's mad.
Absolute ledge.
Mad.
Yeah, that's hilarious, mate. More people should do that because half of these women are only there to nick your money anyway. It's true, mate. Did you like when you see some of these women, yeah, like you think, wow, worldy, and you look at some of the footballers and you're like, mate, you're only with that guy for the cash.
Oh, of course, cash is king.
And that's it. Yeah, what a gangster, man. Real one. Gold digger plan failed. Exactly. Computer said no. Mate, 80% of his money goes straight in his mum's bank. That's hilarious. Big up Hakimi, man.
That's unreal, isn't it? Absolute finesse the system.
Proper. Fair play to him, mate. That's jokes, man. And so the fact that he hid that, yeah, to the point where they've been together, they're married, and she don't even know that he's asking his mum for money. Yeah, for his money. Yeah, that is a real one, mate. Big up to him, yeah? More and more footballers need to pay attention to that and do the same. Do exactly the same.
Longhead Yeti said, I bet she's destroyed and I'm OnlyFans now. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's mad. It's crazy, man. Yeah, big up everyone inside,
Hakimi's a top player as well.
He unlocked the pep tactics. Oh, this chat's funny. We are going to wrap this up, though, people. I am starving. I need to go Mercadona and get something to eat. Cook up some nice shrimp or something, man. Yeah, what a tactician. He's a good he's a hybrid. He's a hybrid. That's what he is. He's a hybrid.
He's an inverted fullback.
Yeah, he's inverted. He's hybrid. He's got it all, mate. His scan rate was ridiculous.
His expected threat.
Yeah, his expected threat, expected gold digger. Right. Yeah, come on. He's on it, mate. Yeah. It's funny, man. It's proper funny. I'm sure she wants to stay with him now. Exactly. Oh, I'm sorry. I've changed my mind.
What's your score predictions for Tottenham against Bournemouth?
Yeah, let's go through the Premier League quickly and go through all the games and we'll do some predictions. That's a good idea, Henry. There we go. Matches. Let's get the teams up.
Josh says, how many subs Henry on? Let's have a look. I am 37 away.
Come on, 37 of you, man. There's 800 people in here. There's 37 people needed. Come on. Villa Newcastle.
Draw.
1-1.
I'm going to go 1-1 as well. Ollie Watkins will score. Again.
1-1. Yeah, 1-1.
Palace.
Southampton Palace. Palace 3-0.
2-1 Palace.
Everton Fulham.
Draw.
Stinky 1-0 Everton.
1-1.
Tottenham Bournemouth. 2-1 Bournemouth.
Yeah, come on. Come on.
2-1 Bournemouth.
I'm going to 3-0 Spurs. We're sat in Bournemouth.
Do you not know it's the history of the Tottenham?
Yeah, but there's no pressure on us, so we've got every chance of winning.
Wolves Brentford. Brentford 2-0.
2-1 Brentford. Ivan Toney
Chelsea
penalty.
Brighton. Well, that's only going one way. 3-0 Brighton.
3-0 Brighton.
Mate, they should have scored 6 against you. And they're even worse.
I think that was the most comfortably well-deserved victory I think you're ever going to see in your life.
Mate, Chelsea are even worse than you lot. And they could have had 6 past you if the ref weren't corrupt.
Let's go Chelsea, Brighton. 1-1. Chelsea have got to get a result to go into Madrid. No, what am I talking about? 1-0 Brighton. 1-0 Brighton.
Then we're going to go Man City, Leicester. I'm going to say 1-1. Yeah, come on. Big up the Leicester. Up the Leicester. Big up Dean Smith and John Terry. Proper Chelsea. Proper Chelsea. Proper Leicester.
Henry forgot Bournemouth beat them a month ago. When did Bournemouth beat us?
No, they were 2-0 down then 1-3-2, man.
Yeah, we didn't celebrate it like it was the best thing since sliced bread because
you wouldn't because you were about 5th at the time. It's not that it weren't keeping you 8 points clear at the top of the table, is it?
They call him for Reece Nelson. Is it Reece Nelson?
Reece.
Yeah, they're saying bring on Reece, like he's Michael Jordan in his prime. City 5-0, 4-5-0.
Georgie's not feeling it, man. Big up Georgie, man. Georgie's not feeling the Man City game 5-0. Now, don't worry, man. That centre-back you got, the C-Tech David Luiz, he's pocketing Haaland at the weekend. Trust me.
C-Tech David Luiz.
Have you seen the state of him? Yeah,
Faze or whatever his name is.
He can't defend, and their goalkeeper, mate, that has got to be one of the worst goalkeepers I've ever seen in the league. He is absolutely dross. But anyway, let's move on to the game of the weekend. Table topping Arsenal, undefeated in London away. It's not conceded a goal away in London. Going down to the London Stadium, which I refuse to go to. Had tickets every year, never went. You need your binoculars out. Any excuse to bring out the Trossard one. Any excuse. Any excuse. But yeah, game of the weekend, man. Arsenal 4, West Ham 0.
4-0.
4-0. We're slapping them, mate. They've got one eye on that Europa League. Conference League, sorry. They're not very good, hence why they're down the bottom. And we're top of the table for a reason. 4-0. We're gonna be 2 or 3-0 up at half time.
Nah.
Comfortable. You can sit and smile all you like. You know it's gonna happen. Your heart's saying they're gonna win 4-0, but your head's saying, no, I don't want them to win, so I'm saying loss.
I'm gonna go 3-1 Arsenal, but it's gonna be close.
3-1. Jeez.
No, fuck it. No, fuck that. Fuck Arsenal. I'm going 1-1. It's gonna be a draw.
Man said, be humble. Bro, humble gets you nowhere. Especially in elite sport. Come on.
Yeah, look at Anthony Joshua.
Yeah, exactly. Anthony Joshua's humble. And what's he done? Apart from lose all his belts and look like a fucking washed up boxer. Nottingham Forest, Man United. Man United 2-1.
Draw 2-2.
And then Monday night, Leeds, Liverpool.
1-0 Leeds.
Come on, the Leeds. Yeah, beat them. Bin dippers. Yeah, I'll go 2-1. 2-1 Leeds. And yeah, man. And then after that, we're back to Champions League next week, which is going to be interesting because it's going to be nice to see how many Real Madrid put past Chelsea at the bridge. Did you hear Frank Lampard say we didn't realise they were that good? Did you see that? He's
like he's not Real Madrid.
He's telling the world, didn't realise Real Madrid were that good. That's Chelsea's manager, mate. Didn't realise Madrid were that good. Okay, where you been, Frank? What you been doing? Been living on the moon with Harry Kane's football? Right. Do you know what I mean? Everyone's saying Forest are going to slap Man United. I'm not convinced. They got the worst goals against in the league.
Yeah, but they're good at home, and Man United got injuries.
Yeah, they're all right at home. They're overrated, though, man. I think they will stay up, though. Let's have a look at the league table real quick.
Champions League, I think Napoli will beat AC Milan at the Maradona Stadium.
Not happening.
Yeah.
Not happening, bro.
Oshimin's back.
Yeah, but is he going to be fit? And let's not forget, yeah, it was only 2 weeks ago that AC Milan slapped them 4-0 at that stadium.
Yeah, but did you see the squad they put out against Milan that game? And it's already done. They're like 15 points clear of the title.
Mate,
Napoli making the final.
That little hipster's favourite left winger, mate, dropped an absolute stinker the other night.
What, Cravadonna? Oh, he's...
AC Milan should have had a penalty as well. Blatant penalty on...
I think...
can't remember his name.
Do you know what I'd love to see, though? I'd love to see a Milan derby semi-final. You got to remember, they drink in the same boozers. They have the same seats. There'll be fights everywhere all over the stadium. The tifos will be electric. Atmosphere will be... That will be arguably one of the biggest Champions League semi-finals of all time.
And it'll be a stink fest like that Juve AC Milan one back in the day. Do you remember that?
Yeah. That will be unbelievable.
Final I've ever watched in my life, man. Like, literally, both of them just piled up and said, yo, we're just defend and take it pens. We can't be asked with this. But yeah, I don't think
Ian Brown.
I don't think Napoli are getting anywhere, mate. I think AC Milan a bit. I think Ibra's going to be back as well for that game, I think.
Yeah, don't worry about Ibra.
Don't matter, they got Giroud up front, man.
Ian Baron, Henry, you are boring. Well, make sure you subscribe, Ian. Big up, Ian.
Who said that?
Make sure you like the video as well, Ian.
Ian, leave him alone, man. Why are you being nasty? What happened, bro? Ian, what happened? But anyway, we are going to wrap this up after we quickly go through the rest of the Champions League. So into Benfica, I think that's done. I'm shocked by that, by the way. Yeah, I thought Benfica would do a lot better against Inter than they did. But
I think
this one is.
Inter will lose 2-1 at home, but go through.
Mm.
And then I think Napoli will beat AC Milan 3-0.
Yeah, big up to this guy who can't construct a sentence properly. It's obviously one of them mutants off of TikTok that's managed to get through the gates onto YouTube. You always think you never know nothing about footy. What does that even mean, mate? Get off the internet, go to night school, learn how to construct a sentence. Pretty simple, mate. No one is ever going to employ you apart from McDonald's. Do you want to work in McDonald's, my friend? No, so you're going to be on the dole for the rest of your life, pouncing off the government. Okay, mate, good one. Yeah. Madness. Absolutely. Where do these mutants come from, mate? Back in the day, these people used to go to special schools. Yeah, now they're roaming the streets free. Mad. Actually insane, bro. Anyway, Inter are through, you think, yeah?
Yeah, Inter will win.
In fact,
Inter will go through.
To have GCSEs to get a job at McDonald's now, so that's in fucks, isn't it?
The Maradona Stadium is going to come alive, and Osimhen and Cravadonna are going to turn up and knock AC Milan out. Bayern Munich will beat Man City 1-0, and City will go for over 2 legs. And Madrid are going to cook Chelsea.
I agree with all of that apart from Napoli. I don't think Napoli are going through.
Nah.
I don't think they're going through, man. I don't think they're going through. They were unlucky with a red card the other day because I don't think that was a red card. Yeah, but that weren't two yellows, man. Like the second one was, he hardly touched him. Like it was literally, you could have just blown on him and he fell over. Milked it as well.
3-0 Milan at Napoli State. No chance. No chance.
When you say that, they beat them 4-0 the other week.
Yeah, but this is champion. This is. Cravadonna's going to be
mad overrated, bro. This is what I keep saying about Napoli. You put that Crava, whatever his name is, in the Premier League. Tarkovsky, bang, row Z. Yeah, he'll flop if he comes here, man. Look at Mudryk. Look great on highlight reels, running into 20 yards of space. Comes to the Premier League, does nothing. Same with that Crava guy, man. He ain't going to do nothing if he comes to the Premier League. But anyway, it is what it is. Do you think United will get through? Against Sevilla. Do you think they'll get through?
No. Absolutely not. No.
It's looking a bit peak for him, I can't lie. And to go to that stadium, is not easy. It's not. It's a beautiful stadium, though, man. Very nice stadium.
You know, your fans are by far the easiest fans to rattle. You know Troops has got the Back Again account on Instagram. I know they've got Matt who runs it, and I've just put, he said, beating Sevilla isn't for everyone, and put yours 6-0 up. So I obviously put beating City isn't for everyone. And someone's put beating Leicester isn't for everyone. But the top comment, winning trophies isn't for everyone, you absolute clown.
The internet's hilarious, isn't it? It is proper funny, man. It is proper funny. Sevilla didn't score. I don't know what that means, mate. I
think Sevilla will beat Man United. I think Juventus will lose and go out to Sporting. I think Sporting will get a couple of goals at their place. I think Bayer Leverkusen are going out as well. Union St. Gilles.
They're pretty decent, mate. I can't lie.
Yeah, they've only been founded like 10 years ago or something like that.
Do you think Jose is going to turn it around? Because they lost 1-0.
Jose is winning the Europa League and he's going to stand there like that to everyone. Jose is winning the Europa League. There's
Can you
no
imagine
way.
if he wins it after qualifying, after winning the Conference League? Like, that's just a joke.
And then he'll be in the Champions League.
And you wouldn't put it past him winning that either. Imagine he wins all 3 in a row. Like, mate, he'd have to go down as the greatest manager.
He did it with Porto, didn't he? He won the Europa League and then went into Champions League and won that.
Top manager. Man said he's washed. Bro, they're 3rd in the league. Yeah,
have you seen who's 2nd in Serie A? Lazio.
Lazio with Sarri.
That's honestly, in my opinion, that's the second best league.
You like Chelsea ex-managers. Why don't you go and get him? Just give him a lifetime supply of cigarettes. You'll be fine.
I honestly think that that's the second best league in Europe now, behind the Premier League. It's just exciting. Everyone's battling. Yeah, I think the German league's finished. French league's just PSG. La Liga, it's nowhere near what it used to be now. I mean, look at the stars you got in that league. Who have you actually got in there? Vinny Jr., Benzema, Modric. It's just Madrid. And a couple at Barcelona that want like Gavi, who you can't even get played. Henry, what's your opinion on Jamie O'Hara? As a player, bang average, and as a pundit, terrible.
He'll probably be crying now.
You got to remember though, we won a
a
transfer window. We won a transfer window.
Yeah, and then he's sitting there saying, it's all a disgrace. That guy's a clown, mate. But we are going to wrap this up, people. I do need to go out. It's beautiful outside. We'll have a wonderful Friday. No show with Rants today. He's sunning himself over in lovely Mexico. Again, obviously, he's in the mud. Obviously, so it is, isn't it? He's in the mud. Don't know anything about football. Hates all the mutants come out and attack him as well. He don't care. He's in Mexico, loving life, mate. I'm going to go and get some sun as well. I'm looking a bit pale. I can't lie. And Henry, you need to get back out here, man.
I'm hopefully going to come back at the end of the month.
There you go.
For the Bang
End of the
weekend.
month. It could be a pre-Premier League. In fact, stay for the month. Come out for the whole month of May. You can join the celebrations on the beach the day Arsenal win the league.
Ain't happening.
Anyway, we are going to wrap this up. What you got coming up, man?
So I'm going to drop a video later on about 7 p.m. something like that, just about Kompany. Tomorrow, watch along against Bournemouth, where Son and Kane will steal the show and we'll get 3 points because it doesn't matter. And then Sunday, I might do a video after West Ham have got 3 points. Hang on, just quickly while we're quickly here. When's your game against Man City?
26th.
Is that the same week? Same week we've got Man United.
Possibly. That's a midweek game, though. Our game.
Yeah, so is ours. Yeah. Oh, mate. So the 26th. Oh, you could jump on my watch on if you wanted to. You got.
So you're playing on the same day?
No, we're playing on a Thursday. You're playing on a Wednesday.
Oh, you're playing on Thursday? What, teeing you up for next season, you mean? Oh, dear. Yeah, I'll jump on.
So you're 8 o'clock Wednesday night, and we're 8:15 Thursday night.
Happy days. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll come on just to laugh every time they put one
you
past
can watch us. You can watch us beat United.
Yeah, well, you can watch us beat Man City, and then I can just sit there with a big smug grin watching you lose to Man United. Yeah, sounds good. But we are wrapping up, people. 700 still here. Sub to Henry's channel, most importantly. The link is in the title. Just click on it. It'll take you straight there. 250 on the likes. Big up everyone inside. Make sure you get that to 300 before the stream ends and you leave. And I'll be back again later with a couple of uploads. No more live streams today. And yeah, man. I've just noticed that they've changed this on, so super chats go into a different box. I've just noticed that. So all the live comments come in one side, and then where it had starred comments before, it's now super chats.
They've updated now.
Oh wow, that's kind of cool. So you don't lose them. That's pretty cool. But yeah, and we'll have a video out on the second channel today as well, which is nearly on 9.5k subs. So big up to everyone who's subbed to that, man. And yeah, I'm out of here. Adios, amigos. Levy in.